Hey guys, a long time no see. I am so sorry I have not been on and didn't even leave a note or anything as to when to expect the next video. Um, but these last couple of weeks, or actually months, what has happened? Um, some family members were sick, and then also our dog died after being 15 years old. Actually, he was close to being 15 years old, so I needed a little bit of a break. And also, I wanted my content to actually fulfill a purpose. So at that time, I wasn't feeling inspired, and I actually needed that break. So what I want to talk about is the setup to my agenda and how I've been using it. I had an unboxing. I guess I can find those pictures and put it in to this footage. I don't really like to review things unless I know what they're like, how to use them, if they're practical in daily use. So that's why I take my time reviewing certain items. But I actually was gifted my agendas, and I've had them for a bit, but I didn't know how I wanted to use them. Now this is what I use as a planner for every day, all day long. And so with this one, I have a little picture of a Yorkie. One of my friends sent me that card with some stickers and my Ollie clip in here. And I got this from cloth paper and in Catspresso, this cover. And then the black cover is from Cloth and Paper. And then another Ollie clip. And I like it because it said, balance is not something that you find, it's something that you create, which is true. Everybody needs balance in their life. And then as my planner, let's see, is there an empty month here so that you can see what a monthly looks like? I have a lot of weeklies that are empty. Oh, here's a month that's empty. January 2024. So this basically what the Hobonichi Techno for 2023 looks like. So this is what I've been using. The only part that I use, to be honest with you, is the monthly section. I really don't use the hourly. I think you can always come up with your own plan. Like, what are you going to use the weeklies for? I guess you could use it for like habit tracking, workouts, how much water you drink, if you're at a job, what you need to get done hour by hour. I don't have those things that I really need to track, so I don't really have a use right now for the weeklies, and I haven't thought about putting it to use, so that's why it's empty. Also, the monthly is empty. Now I will say sometimes for the daily, I meant the daily. The dailies are empty. Sometimes I use the dailies for to-do lists. But the reason why these dailies are empty is because that's what I use my other one that I'm going to get into for. That's my to-do list, because I can just easily open it and then it has my list of things that I need to get done. So that's why my dailies and my weeklies are empty. And then I use this, something that I made with washi tape and laminating. I laminated it so that I could see through that book. It's like a page marker. And then at the end of my Hobonichi Techno, I put another Cloth and Paper dashboard there, and I also completed it. This is Cloth and Paper from one of the monthly agenda spreads. This comes from, I can't even say it, Electrum 1917. I don't know, I probably misspelled that. But this is like a pin loop. I like it down here. I don't really pull hard on this. I just stick my micro pins in there. I don't have one in there right now. But that's what I use that for. I just really look into it for my monthlies, and to show you how crazy my monthlies look. They're all like, I put washi tape to show complete, because that gives me satisfaction to know that I completed my week. So that's for the monthlies. And then this is like a to-go kind of setup. I'll show you what this is. This A5 notebook cover comes sewn in, if you can see that, to this end like that. Actually closer to where he's at. And then it clips on like this. Okay, snapped. This is what it should look like. This thing was getting on my nerves, so I actually took it off and I didn't permanently stick it, but I did use this 3M double-sided tape that's supposed to hold up things to the wall. I forgot how many pounds it can hold, but this worked momentarily. But I think the reason why I was having an issue with it was because I was noticing, even though I had that adhesive here, I would always see that it was lifting after a while, and I didn't like the way that looked. So I went online, and I think it's Bunny Plans, I think is her page. I need to take a look and see, but I think on her Instagram, let me see what her Instagram is called. I don't want to tell you wrong. On Instagram, because I think I saw that she had a story today. Did I? Yeah, on Instagram, she's Bunny Plans, first name Joyce. Anyway, I went back and forth with her because she has the same cover, and she's given me some ideas. She even has a YouTube channel. And let me see what her YouTube channel is, because she's got a lot of good ideas on this. Her YouTube is Bunny Plans, BUNNY PLANS on YouTube. So I've decided, so I've messaged her because she's got a lot of great ideas on her videos on how to set these guys up. Both of these and others that are similar sizes. So I've gotten ideas from her, and I like her planner that looks like this. Hers is pink, and you have to get it especially ordered. You can't just get it everywhere. But what is this called? There's also, she refers to another planner on YouTube, another YouTube channel, Siobhan. I gotta see what her channel is, but it's actually linked on, if you go on Bunny Plans YouTube account, you'll see it because she references it there. But this is called a Louis Vuitton MM size Paul notebook cover, and you can get it special ordered if you know somebody in other places. I think it's like outside of the US. It's all pink, and that one looks nice, but it's too hard to get, so I just went ahead and got this one. And I decided to take this off by using some of Bunny Plans ideas, and then she also refers you to that Siobhan's YouTube. So you have to be careful, because when you take it off, you can, I think she uses this tool, this like little knife. You gotta be careful. This is from Cricut. Yeah, I got this through Cricut. If you are taking this off and you don't really know what you're doing, you could actually slice the canvas on this, and I almost did that, but just to make sure, because I had a little scratch, I went ahead and put him here, my little Star Wars buddy here. And for me, I don't need this. So, but I know where it's at in case I ever wanted. I have thought of maybe going to my leather shoe up. It's like a leather shoe. I don't know what he's called. He's actually a shoe repair shop here locally, but he can actually sew the leather on. If I really wanted to, I could get the leather part sewn here, so that. What my problem with this thing is that when you click it the way it comes from the store, I don't have a lot of room, and I don't like the way it sits. So I removed it because it makes it difficult to open up and write on, and I didn't like it. But you can tell it's brand new. See the leather? So, and then even the brass, I mean, it looks nice and new. I haven't used it. I just took it off from the get-go as soon as I got it. And I also noticed this, the more and more, because this is brand new, but the more and more that you fold this leather, look how it gets. It's like I can totally see it will crack very soon. I don't like that. But I thought of maybe getting it to the shoe repair guy who's really good with leather and asking him to sew it on permanently. I just don't like having that flap here every time you open the notebook. I like this freedom. You just open it. I've also seen some people take this off. I'm not that brave yet. I'm not going to attempt to take this off yet. And then they put a similar sticker like this here. So the reason why I like this is because it has a travel calendar. I can quickly see any appointments that I might have, so that when I'm out on the road making appointments or what have you, I don't double book myself with having too many appointments at the same time. And so I stick that here, and you can get these anywhere. I had gotten this, but this is the part you don't see because it goes inside. See if I can get it in there again. Okay, it goes inside, and then this is the part that I decorated. So what I do month to month is I just leave it on the month that we're on, which this one is June. And don't really fill this out unless I'm out and about and I actually have like a full month and I need this to be out. And then if I'm out a lot that month and I need to schedule things and I don't want to schedule things on top of other things, I'll fill these out. But for this month I haven't needed to. Then I liked how, because I do like this print, but I liked how this notebook had the gold and the red and some pinks, and I thought it actually matched the interior part. So this is kind of like a red. Yeah, this is a red. I didn't know if it was a red, orange, or red. It's a red. And so it works for me because I just simply open it up, and this notebook has pink in it. And then I was testing out my pins. I have some fountain pens, and I bought the ink, and I wanted to see the different colors. It's got, you gotta get really close, but it's got a little bit of glitter to it. The green, the black, the purple ink that I bought for fountain pens. Then what I did is I needed a little folder where I could just drop things in it. So I washi taped this. It came with my CalPack order, and so I just taped it, washi taped it, and then I can just insert paperwork in there. I can always put another picture here and cover that up, but you can see it's not professional. I just washi taped it, and for what I use it for, it works. So I like just having access to this. It fits in my hand really well. This I really don't try to travel with too much because of its size and because I really don't need to. And then for some personal projects I'm working on, I use this big guy. He is super big, but the reason why I got him was because this is my iPad Pro, so you can see the size. This is a 12-inch iPad Pro, and then compare it to this guy. Do I have him straight? See how much bigger it is, and then compare it to my desk agenda. Let's get you on the same size so you see the difference in size. But this I use because I jot down personal projects that I'm working on, and so I got the one that has the blank pages, and then it has the strap so I can put them together if I wanted to. But I'm not going to travel with that. That thing is huge. So anyways, these two are my go-tos, and I like it. And then when I was at a store in Orlando, oh, here's my pen. I was wondering where it went. I like that this was red, and it matched my my MM notebook cover that I just showed you. And I also liked, but at that time, I didn't know what I was going to use as my pin holder solution on this. There's different ideas on the internet, but I've always liked these. Like if you're going somewhere, you can put more than just pins in here. Maybe a lip gloss or something. And I like that it matched the interior. But the reason why I don't leave this on there is because I'm afraid it's gonna dent. If you see, I'm afraid it's gonna dent the notebook cover. Some people don't care, but I just, listen, I've already messed around with this guy enough and took off the leather piece that clips into this. But for me, this works. To me, it doesn't look broken. For some people, it might bother them because it would be like, ah, it looks broken. It's like a broken piece. But I know it's not broken. I know I purposely took it off from day one as soon as it arrived. So this works for me. I know where the missing piece is. I can always use either the 3M permanent or the 3M removable, like the one I have, the 3M removable tape. But this works for me. And so if you, I don't really decorate mine a lot because mine is more for my agendas, and my notebooks are for practical use, and I really don't have the time to decorate them. I've done a little bit here and there, like these tabs to separate between the weekly, the monthly, and the daily. So I have that tab there, and then I put a full color tab there. But I don't really need something to decorate. And then I have a little dog clip there. You can see the top of his head right there. And then this, I just have a couple of stickers that I really don't use, to be honest. But mine is very simplistic, minimalistic, because my calendars and notebooks serve a purpose, and I know that there's ways to decorate them and make them look nicer, but I just, number one, I'm not that creative, and number two, I don't want to dedicate, that makes better sense. I don't want to dedicate the time that it takes to make it really girly or to make it a little bit nicer, aesthetic looking notebook. I just don't want to put the time in that it takes. So that works for me. It might not work for you. So put your ideas down if you have this MM notebook cover, or if you're using the desk agenda, on the comments below. Let me know what agenda you use, what works for you. And also, what interests me is what type of agendas, how long have you had them? How long do they last? Because it makes sense to invest in an item that's gonna last a very long time. I don't believe in investing in something that, number one, I'm gonna be scared to use, scared to, not that you're gonna mistreat it, but like if you have it all in your hand, am I gonna be afraid to sweat on it? Is it all leather? Am I gonna be afraid if a rain droplet falls on it? Because here in Florida, it rains a lot, and sometimes it rains without warning. And I just don't like to have items that I have to baby. I don't like, even my jewelry, I don't grab pieces that need to be babied a lot. I like, because I am always on the go, and I like things that I can put on, go. So that's how I treat all of my things. I mean, they still look nice. I mean, I don't mistreat them, but I want to be able to just use them, go, and not worry about, you know, that they're going to get ruined by daily use, because that makes no sense to me to invest in something that will get ruined with daily use. So let me know what your solution has been if you have one of these for this clip. Like I said, I'm not brave enough to take it off yet, but I think it works with this little pin holder that I have stuck to it right now. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know where your ideas are on how to use these agendas and notebook covers, and or put down any kind of YouTube videos that have helped you set up yours. That would be helpful too to the planner community. So until next time, I will try to be more regular at posting videos, and but I also want to have interesting content, things that people can relate to. So until next time, bye, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends that you think might be interested in it. Thank you.